Assalamu alaikum, Ustad.
Walaikum assalam, son. How did you find this place?
Baba told me you will be here. Ustad, I read 3 pages of Quran yesterday.
Very good, son. Today I will tell you another story. In the last episode, we saw how Abu Talib became the guardian of the Prophet. One day, Abu Talib decided to join the great caravan going to Syria. He joined them to earn some money to make his ends meet. The young Prophet was 12 years old at that time. When he knew that his uncle was leaving to Syria, he asked his uncle to take him along with him. Children were rarely allowed to do such a long and dangerous journeys during those days. The young Prophet pleaded with him so much, and finally his uncle agreed. They traveled through the desert for many days. It was a long journey. So when they arrived at Bosra, they decided to take some rest. There was an old monk named Bahira who lived in a monastery in Bosra. Bahira watched the caravans approaching the town from a distance. He was startled when he saw a cloud that seemed to be following them, shielding them from the harsh rays of the sun. Bahira felt that there was something special about that merchant's gang, so he invited them for a dinner at his house. When merchants arrived at the banquet arranged for them, the old priest looked at them carefully, one by one. But he found nothing unusual about anyone in the group. So he asked them, "Is there anyone absent here who belong to your group?" "Yes," replied one of them. "There is a small boy with us. We left him behind to watch the animals." When Bahira heard this, he requested them to bring him along as well. When the Prophet joined the gathering, Bahira observed him carefully. Bahira then called Muhammad and asked few questions on the practice of idol worship. The young man immediately replied that he hated that practice. Bahira was very much impressed with his reply. Later, Bahira found a birthmark on Muhammad's back. He immediately realized what that meant. He then called Abu Talib and told him that the boy was destined to do great things in his life. He told him that the boy was the last prophet and asked him to take good care of him. When Muhammad ﷺ was 15 years old, a war broke out between the Quraysh tribe and the Hawazin tribe. It was called the Al-Hijr War. Muhammad didn't participate in any of the fights, but as a teenage boy, it was his job to gather all the arrows so that he could find on the battlefield for his own side archers. It was a dangerous job. A few boys were struck by arrows or captured by the enemies. It was tough to survive doing this job. But Muhammad ﷺ came through each battle unharmed. Everyone thought that this was a miracle. Abu Talib encouraged the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ to engage in trading even as a young boy. Muhammad ﷺ was always fair and honest in his dealings with others and employed only the best manners. The Prophet didn't earn much money doing business, but soon the people realized his qualities and grew fond of him. They respected him, and they soon gave him another name, Al-Sadiq, which meant the truthful. And that's how the Prophet earned the name Al-Sadiq.
Ustad, I also want to earn such good name in my life.
Yes, my son, if you follow Prophet's qualities in your life, you will be Allah's favorite child.
I will, Ustad.
Inshallah, that's very good. I'll see you tomorrow with another story. Goodbye till then.